My small business is Nebraska Shaved Ice. It's a snow cone concession company.
What is your opinion on taxing small businesses?
Taxes are when the government takes money that I make and spends it on services to provide for the citizenry. In general, it's not the amount, it's not that being taxed concerns me, it's the amount that I'm being taxed and then what the government spends that money on. I don't like the excessive waste that they have and then some of the social programs they spend it on.
Do you think that Obama will hurt or help small businesses?
I think his desire is to help small businesses, but often some of his social programs, again, as I just referred to, will ultimately harm and injure small businesses.
Why do you choose this type of small business and not something else?
I chose the snow cone concession business. For one, it's mainly seasonal, which we could do in the summer, and it was specifically purchased so I could get my family involved. And my kids are in school, and when they're out of school, maybe we'll be able to spend some time together and hopefully teach them principles of entrepreneurship.
How did you decide to buy a snowball machine?
Well, I did a lot of internet search, and quite frankly, I spent one long summer evening in a line, and I spent a fair amount of money on a couple snow cones, and I thought, this is just flavored ice, and I'm spending $4 per cone on it. And I said, you can make some decent money in it. So I kicked around the idea for a couple of years and decided to move ahead with it this past year.
How do you make the ice for the machines?
The machine that I have is it has a glycol. It's like a type of it's not alcohol, but it actually does not freeze. It gets very cold, but it stays in a liquid form. So I put these inserts that are huge, like giant ice cubes. I stick these in this gel, and when the gel gets below freezing, when I pour the water in those inserts, like a big ice cube tray, these blocks, they end up freezing the ice, but the gel stays liquid, so I can just pull the form out and then make the block.
Where do you see this company going in 10 years?
Well, hopefully in 10 years, my kids will be graduated. Maybe, I don't know if we'll have the same trailer or the same equipment, but if the wife and I continue to decide to do this for a little bit extra spending money on some nice vacations or something like that, maybe we can do that or sell it and let someone take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think that you will hire other people other than our family?
I'm unfamiliar with a lot of the tax issues, having other employees other than my own family. I really don't see that because mainly I bought this just for our family.
Okay. If this business gets big enough, will you retire from your job?
The small business owners that I know, they actually end up spending more time working than most employees. So owning the business, I would probably have pressure on myself to try to make it as profitable as I could. And if I just solely focused on that day in and day out, I think I would get myself burned out. So I don't see myself doing that.
Did you question about buying the small business?
I had lots of concerns about buying a small business. One was the different tax concerns. I was unfamiliar, but I pretty much looked into it, and it's relatively simple for someone that just is self-employed and maybe employs their family members. Things stay relatively simple. That was my biggest concern. I didn't want to get in trouble. There are so many things where you can, if you inadvertently break a law, there are heavy fines and penalties, and no one's looking to purposely break the law. So that was my primary concern. And then there's liability issues if you're providing a service and someone for some unknown reason got sick or maybe choked on a piece of ice or something like that. you didn't want to be sued. So, and then there's the spending the money on the equipment and then not finding the right area to sell the snow cones. But hopefully the summers will be hot the next couple of years, and the ice cream, or snow cone business will take off.
Okay, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.